there were in the church that was at Antioch.
Antioch was in Syria. In Syria, Damascus.
Certain prophets and teachers.
Certain prophets. Keep in mind, these were Israelite prophets. Keep in mind, certain prophets and teachers, right?
As Barnabas and Simeon.
Which was Peter, right?
That was called.
Let me ask you this: did Peter walk with Christ? He was an eyewitness to Christ, right? Matthew walked with Christ. Okay, read on.
That was called nigger.
It was called what?
Nigger.
No, that word, that should not be there, right? Now they say you can't use those words. Well, this is our book, so we can use what the hell we want to use because the Bible belongs to the Israelites. They're called nigger in Syria. Wait. If they're called nigger, what does nigger mean? If you go to the Latin word, it just means black. Back then, it wasn't really applied as like racism as today. It wasn't derogatory as today.
The connotation.
Right now, it didn't have like it didn't have a negative connotation back then, but now it does because the people ask, "Oh, why you don't look black? You don't look black." Well, there's people that look black today that go back to white slave masters. I can play that game too. So why are they using the word nigger? That's their forefathers, right? Okay, I can
Now
say
this
that
is
too.
in the NLT. New Living Translation.
So the KJV read nigger, right?
And then this one reads Acts 13, and one in the NLT, and it reads, among the prophets and teachers of the church at Antioch of Syria were Barnabas and Simeon.
Peter, right?
Called the black man.
Call the white man.
Called the black man.
Call the East Indian.
Called the black
Call the
man.
Hamite.
Called the black man.
Called the black man. Why is Peter and these teachers called black men? Grab Amos 2:11. I'm going to show you. Now, it might not tell you in the Bible what tribe Peter comes from. It might mention he's a Jew. It might not tell you the specific tribe because Jew at that time meant to the Judeans. Benjamin, Levi, and Judah. Those three tribes specifically. Now, I'm going to go to Amos 2:11. Right? Amos chapter 2 and verse 11. And prove that these prophets were Israelites. Can't make this stuff up.
No, it's in the book.
Can't make it. You know what they say when they start hearing the truth? They're like, the Bible was written by man.
No. You wrote that.
Well, you guys are coming up with your own
We
interpretation.
wrote it ourselves and gave it with
like we're making this stuff up. But when it's convenient for them to use it during slavery against the Israelites, nobody had nothing to say, right? That's why they used it in the slave Bible.
The book of Amos, chapter 2, verse 11. And I raised up.
And I'll raise.
And I raised up of your sons for prophets.